Hello friends, I am Dilip Singh. Uh, After watching this video lecture, if you feel that it was really helpful in order to learn the concepts, then please like and subscribe the video and feel free to comment or query if any. So, welcome to the fourth lecture of tutorial series for web programming. Today we will see some HTML tags, some more HTML tags basically, which include most of all are formatting tags. So if you have ever used any word processor like Microsoft Word, then you may be familiar with how we can make text bold, italic, underlined. So like Microsoft Word document, here in case of our HTML document, how we can make our text to be bold, italic or underline, and how we can put superscript and subscripts to the text, and how we can make some part of the text a little bigger and smaller, and how we can put the quotes of some great personality, and how we can use double quote, and how we can preserve the format including the white space, right? Generally the browser remove all the unnecessary white space, okay, that we generally use as to do the formatting in our HTML code. But if you want to preserve those formatting with a white space, then how we can do? Okay, then if we have to specify the address in our web page, then how we can do all this text formatting. So we'll learn these tags, almost all basically used in order to do the formatting in our web page. So they are the very simple one, like B tag and strong tag. Both are used for the purpose of making the text bold in our HTML document. Similarly, I tag and EM tag, EM for emphasis. So I and EM tag both used for the same purpose. Both will make the text to look italic, and if you want to underline the text, then there is a U tag for making text underline. Okay, similarly, if we want to put superscript or subscript in our HTML document, then we have, for the superscript we have the tag SUP, and for the subscript we have the tag SUB, subscript, superscript. Okay, similarly, if you want to make a portion of text bigger than the other text, so we can use the big, and similarly if you want to make it smaller compared to the other text, so we can use small. So Basically, big will make one font size bigger than uh, their surrounding other text, and small will make one font size smaller than the surrounding other text. So if you want to put some great quotes, maybe said by the great personalities, then we can use Blockquote tag. And if you want to put our text within the double quote, then for that we can use Q tag for quote. For preserve the formatting including space, pre tag, and to specify the address in HTML document, we will use address tag. Okay, so now let us see one by one all the tags, how we can use it in our own HTML document or HTML web page. Okay. So here I have created again the simple structure of HTML code, where I have given the title as some more HTML tags that we are learning here, and in body section here I am having one head element, one heading element, that is h1, and one p tag, means that paragraph element. Okay, so now let us use one by one all the tags. So first of all, let us use B, I, and U. Suppose I want before using these tags, let's save it as some more tag dot html. Okay, now let us run it. Some more tag. Okay, so initially our page look like this. This is the heading and this is the paragraph and the title, some more tag. Now suppose here I want to make this part of the paragraph bold. This course provides as a bold. So how I will do? Here, from where I want to make the bold, on that position I will put tag, starting tag B, and till what part we have to make it bold, we will go there. Suppose I want to make this portion, this course provides this portion bold. So here after this part I will put the end of the B tag. Okay, so this portion will become bold in our HTML document. So let's save it and let us check. Right now there is nothing bold here. Now I will refresh it and you can see here this become bold. Okay, you can see this become bold, right? Okay, now suppose I want to make this portion building to be italic. So what I will do, I will go to that part of the text to which I want to make italic, building, and before starting of that part I will put I for italic, and here I will put the end of I tag. Okay, I will save it and check it where it is working or not. So look, if I refresh it, you can see this become italic, right? And now suppose I want this browser oriented part of the text to be underlined. So again I will go to here and will put u tag and close the u tag u for underline, and again I save it and will check it whether this become underline or not. Refresh it and you can check here, this become underline, right? You can see here this is underline, this is italic, and this is bold. So this is how we can do a basic formatting into our HTML documents. Now let's look the other tags. Now let us see the superscript and the subscript. For that I am going to create another para here, and here I will write, suppose this is an example of superscript. Okay, now how I can use that superscript. Suppose I want to make this portion to be superscripted. Okay, so whatever the content that we want to be superscript, that we have to put inside the sup tag. So here I will use sup tag and I'll close the sup tag here, sup. So you can see within the sup tag I have written the word superscript here. So how this will look into the browser? Basically it is displayed half a character height above the other characters. Okay, so let's see it. I will save it and I will refresh it. Okay, see another paragraph. This is an example of superscript. Okay, so this is how superscript sup tag work. So this word is placed where half a character height above the other characters, half a character's height above the other characters, right? Similarly I can use the subscript. Suppose I will put the another paragraph, so let me copy it and paste it, and here this is an example of, in place of subscript I will put in place of superscript I will put subscript. Okay, and subscript is surrounded by sub tag sup. Now let's see, save it and you can check it here. This is an example of subscript, right? So you can check in subscript it is displayed half a character's height beneath the other characters. Okay, all right. Now the other tags, suppose big and small. So let's see how we can use it. Suppose in our earlier paragraph here, okay, so we'll go there, and suppose I want to make application word bigger than the other surrounding words. So it would be one font size bigger than the other surrounding word of this paragraph. So how I can make it? By using big tag. So let's go to the application. Here I want to make this one font size bigger than the other, so I will put here big, and I will close this big tag here, right? And similarly, if I want to make this intranet one font size is smaller than the other words, so what I will do here, I will use the tag small, and then I will close the tag small. Correct. So let us save it. So we can see application will be one font size bigger and intranet will be one font size smaller. So save it and refresh it. See, application is one font size bigger than the other, and intranet is one font size smaller than the other surrounding word or text. Okay, now let's see Blockquote. In Blockquote, basically, suppose I want to write some quotes. Okay, so how I can do? I will do here, suppose one heading H3, here I will say inspirational quote by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay, so this is our heading, inspirational quote by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And now that quote I want to put in some proper formatting, so I can use Blockquote, Blockquote tag, right, with its closing tag. Okay, like, and within this opening and closing tag we will write the quotes like that. Here the quotes that is said by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, I will put here. Okay, so now let's see how it will work. So I will save it and refresh it, and here you can see this is the heading H3, inspirational quote by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and the quote is formatted, right? You can see indent here properly formatted. You have a dream, you have to dream before your dreams can come true. Yeah, very true. Now let's see the Q and other tags. So Q tag basically used to put the double quote, right? Suppose I want to put the double quote in dreams, so before it I will use Q, and then I will close it Q. Okay, and now save it and check it. So here dream should be in double quote. See, dream is in double quote, right? Now pre and address. Okay, so let's see pre tag. Suppose this is a paragraph and I want some space here, right? I will write one line here. Suppose this is a line, and now after that I want to put two space. Okay, I will save it and I will see if this is space preserved or not. See, this is a line and this is an example of subscript. So we'll see this is a line, and this space is gone, this space is removed by the browser, right? And this line is in continuation with the first line. So if I want to preserve this formatting, so the browser will not remove these white space and formattings, so I will put all these within the pre tag. Okay, so pre tag, and I'll close before the paragraph that pre tag, and now I will save it and go to the browser, refresh it, and you can see this is a line, and this means white space is now preserved. This white space front and two line between and two blank line between this line and this line, right? This line from where come? It's come from this. You can see here, this is white space. So it's preserving the formatting that we are using here, including the white space. Okay, basically pre can be used whenever we write our code, right? Programming code with a proper formatted, if we want to display in the web browser, then we can use pre tag, or we can use code tag also, it is available. Okay, now let's see the address tag. What is the use of address tag? So if I want at the end of the page to put my address, so I will use address tag. Okay, so I will close here address tag, and within that I'll put my address. Okay, so suppose this is some address, right? Okay, so this is how it should look like. Okay, so within the address tag we have to put whatever our contact address or whatever. Okay, suppose I want to write her contact me at. Alright, now I will save it and see how it look like. So it would be the last. See, it's contact at this is how it's converted to the address. This is a little bit italic, right? Okay, so this is all for this lecture. We'll see you in the next lecture of this tutorial series. Thank you guys.